Good morning. Yes, morning. It is 3:23 in the morning. You see that flashing light? You can't see it with the naked eye. Like, what is that? Some type of, let me see, Bluetooth connection. What is, I really hope that picked up on camera so you guys don't think I'm tripping. But it's 3:24, Wednesday, January 8th, a.m. And I'm up. So the last video that I posted a few hours ago, maybe an hour or two ago, I don't know what time I posted it. A few hours ago, I don't know when it got uploaded to YouTube, but it's been a few hours ago. So when it finally went through, I don't know. Because everything is just going slow and not working right. Like, soon as I started recording the damn thing, practice, everything was doing great. I started rolling and doing the recording, and then it's like, what the? I uploaded it anyway because it's just me that's freezing. So, guys, forgive me for my imperfections. I'm getting there. I'm trying. Anyway, yeah, I believe that sometimes things deliberately hold us back from our goals just to make us give up. Like some type of evil, demonic force, or I don't want to trigger nobody, but if you notice you be setting goals and plans and then you be well on your way of doing it and the next thing you know, boom, 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 shit just start coming out of your control. For me, I could have easily just ignored my phone. Like, it's my old phone that's ringing, like the one that's about to get turned off, and I'm not understanding why people are all of a sudden wanting to call me. You best believe they won't be going over to the new phone, and I hate to be like that, but especially being that I just been preaching in all my videos just about how you gotta be that listening ear, and you gotta be there for people, and you never know who you can just help, but sometimes people take advantage of that. They do. Like, why have I been on the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning? And it's my own fault because I could have just not answered. But you think this time in the morning it was important. Listen, I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you gotta watch who you talk to and who you try to help, because people's stuff can be so deep and dark and worrisome that before you know it, you carrying their baggage, not even realizing what's weighing you down. Like you carrying somebody else's shit. That shit done hopped onto you. And I didn't want to go to bed like that because I got a little bit of aggravation in me, but at the same time, I got a whole lot of aggravation in me, and here's why. When you speaking to someone, you realize they really do need help, and you doing your best. You don't want to step on nobody's toes or anything like that, but not all the time can you hold back from speaking up on something. Like if they saying something just outrageous, and you can't just sit there and keep entertaining that shit. You gotta let them know, like, wait a minute. I understand you feel like whatever, but what you saying just don't really make no sense. And explain to them why it don't make no sense to you. And you really got to be able to take it, especially if you calling somebody and ask for advice or their opinion and you need their help to work through something. You got to be able to take constructive criticism. You have to. Or, somebody gonna hurt your feelings every single time because somebody ain't gonna always say what you want to hear. Sometimes you need to hear what you don't want them to say. Truth hurts. So, if you calling me, asking me shit, don't think I'm not gonna tell you straight up, because why am I gonna lie to you? What am I gonna get from lying to you? What are you going to get out of me lying to you? Nothing. That's about like going to your therapy appointments. If you're going to your therapy appointments and you're not being honest, putting all your dirty shit on the table so they can help you figure out what's wrong, why are you wasting their time and yours? Like, what do you expect to get out of a therapy session if you're not being fully honest? Or if they speak on the truth, you're going to take it personal and get beside yourself and not want to hear it. You got to be able to hear the ugly truth. And if you that person listening, not all the time is it good to just say, yeah, you don't never put it out like that. You got to be careful how you word your sentences so you can get your point across without using the you factor, because believe it or not, when you start your sentences off with you fucked up, you did this, you did that, you can kind of make somebody shut down. You know how I feel if somebody coming at you, you can kind of like shut down, like, damn, my bad, because then you start feeling like you can't make no mistakes. So if you in a position where you're helping someone and you feel like you about to lead that sentence off with you and it's going to be some negativity behind it, try to reword it. I hope that makes sense, because like I said, it is after 3 in the morning, but just try to reword it. Now, one of the things I'm aggravated about is if you call and tell me you're going to do something crazy, or you're not in the right state of mind, but I'm calling to check on you, why not answer your phone? Why are you going to send me a voicemail or pick up and hang up? You don't think that's going to bother me? You don't think that's going to fuck with me? Then, when I send a text, I know you see that shit. You just ain't going to respond. So why are we being selfish? Because all I'm doing is reaching out because you reached out. Now I'm worried, so I'm checking on you. And this is what I get. So when do you cross the line with somebody like that? Especially if you know that they got a history of this. Like, just because this popped up out of the blue today, because this shit started early, but just because it popped up out of the blue today, does that mean it didn't happen in the past? Hell no, it was happening. One of the reasons why we weren't talking in the first place. So why did I subject myself to that, right? Just being nice. Moral of the story, choose who you try to help. Because not everybody is helpable. I hope that's a word. Yeah, but you can't help everybody. Facts. You just can't help everybody. No matter how bad you want to, not everybody deserves your help or your time. Nor your energy. That's the big part. Like, some people just love stealing your energy. Not everybody is deserving of your time. So yeah, that was kind of aggravating to me. So the next thing is, I want to ask the person that would do something like that, why? Can you please explain to me why you would do that? I get some people just want the attention. They might just want to be aggravated. They just want to be aggravating, or They want somebody to worry about them. I get all of that. But I also get that it could be somebody screaming out for help. Don't be that one crying wolf. Don't be that one, because then you have someone like me that's tired of that shit and just want to walk away. And nobody never want to walk away, because I'm always saying giving up ain't an option. But when I say that, I'm meaning giving up on yourself is not an option. And if you don't want others to give up on you, then don't be down with the dumb shit. If you want help, accept the help that's being offered. If you don't want help, don't waste nobody's time. If you know you coming with some foolishness, just keep going. Why stop? It's the world shit, the economy, society, everything that's going on with the world is heavy enough. So all I'm saying is, if you're that person that goes to people when you're stressing out, but yet you're ignoring them when they check up on you, or you don't at least have the decency to give them a follow up. But I'm talking about, those folks that call and they like, oh, this is so bad, my life is so this and that. You know how it gets when you down, depressed, having an anxiety attack, or you dealing with some bipolar stuff, or whatever the situation may be. All I'm asking is that you please, if you're that person, please take into consideration that those around you love you. And if you reach out and you're displaying those types of behaviors, and then they reach back out to you to check on you, at least have the decency to respond. It don't take but a few seconds to say something into your text message with the little microphone button, and you can speak in it, and you can say, yeah, I'm fine, thank you so much for checking on me. That was maybe 3 seconds, and you hit send. That's all you gotta do. Be respectful, be appreciative, and continue to work on yourself. That's all I'm saying. If you're being offered help, especially if you ask for help, no matter what kind of help no matter what kind of help it is, if it's being given to you, accept it, appreciate it, and use it to your better good. Don't use people or take advantage of people because of their kindness. Don't mistake that for weaknesses, because one day they could be in a spot to where they just don't deal with you no more, and then how are you gonna feel? Nobody wants nobody to turn their back on them. Like, really, who wants people to start just turning their back on them, especially if they got something going on? And nobody on the opposite side of the road want to be that person. At least I hope no one in the position that I'm in want to just turn their back on somebody because they know they need help. I'm not going to do that. But I'm not going to keep letting someone just use up my energy. Like, I can't focus 8 hours out of my day on what you got going on, and you don't have the decency to at least answer me when I reach out to you to see if you're okay. I picked up the phone for you. Why don't you pick up the phone for me? Do you have something to hide? Was you telling a lie? Because if you really having a really down bad moment, I need to know that, so I can either come over, get you some help, something. Don't, let's say you're ignoring me because you are a little bit worse than what you were. Now, our conversations didn't end that way, so I didn't get you there. At least I hope I did. And if I did, at least let me know so I can apologize and try to just put it to you a different way. No bad blood here, but just respect me, and I'm going to respect you. Respect the person that's trying to help you, and I'm pretty sure they're going to respect you. That's all I'm saying. Don't have nobody hanging and worried. So, like, on this side of the road, don't make me sit and worry and wonder what the hell going on when you can just give me clarity at that second. Because I'm willing to bet tomorrow I'm going to get a phone call and, girl, my bad. I was doing this and this and this. Or I had this and this and this. Like everything is just fine and dandy. And I get, again, this person do have some mental stuff going on. I get it. The flip floppy and all of that, I get it. But when your phone was ringing and that text message and that voice message went through, you know what the hell I was calling for? Don't ignore me, please. Or anybody. I mean, I'm talking in general. Don't ignore the person that's calling to check on you, because no response is going to worry the shit out of them. And that's not fair. Whether you're in a good place or a bad place, you not responding, them not knowing, is not fair, because it's going to worry the shit out of them. And so, again, you don't want to make that a habit, a pattern, and then folks just don't want to help you at all. And that's not good, because, obviously you must need some help. And you don't want nobody to not be wanting or willing to help you, because they realize that you want some bullshit or you're being disrespectful, and it really could just be something mental. But still, when you notice that they're reaching out, even if you don't want to talk to them, a simple text. Hey, I'm okay. I appreciate you checking on me. I'll hit you up when I'm feeling better. That's fine. That's enough. You spoke. You said something to put their mind at ease. Even though they're still going to be worried probably because they didn't get to hear your voice, but anything is better than nothing. Just a little respect. Common courtesy. Okay? Yeah. So, again, you don't never want to give up on nobody. Never. But you can't keep letting people use you up and steal your energy, because you're not going to have enough for yourself or your family. And it's all about building self, loving self. And you can't do it if you're spreading yourself too thin. You can't spread yourself too thin where there's nothing left for you. And that's not being selfish. That's looking out for yourself, because, again, I gave my all day to stuff, some foolishness, some not, some really serious. And I got nothing done that I wanted or needed to get done. My goals, because I'm assisting people. And a lot of it is my fault, because I sat around and I let it happen. Like I said, I could have not answered the phone. I could have left it in another room, came and done what I had to do, and so what if I didn't get to talk to them today? That's how it could have been. It's not my character, but, that's one of the things I'm going to have to work on. And I'm putting it out there. I'm going to have to work on my kindness. And instead of letting things take a while to get me to this point, I'm just going to have to shorten that string. Like you're not gonna have too much to pull on before I cut it. Because I can't let you take everything from me. I just can't do it. And that's how you guys gotta be too, especially if you're going through shit yourself. It's great to be an ear. And if you can be that ear, but after like 5 or 6 times and you realize it don't matter what you give out to someone, all they gonna keep doing is taking and taking and taking. That's when you realize you can't keep giving. You can't help everybody. Not everybody is helpable. Like I said, I hope that's a word. But you can do it. And for me, that's a hard pill to swallow because I want to help everybody. I just want to help everybody, get everybody back on track. And yeah, I can't save the world. I went in there and I looked. I ain't have an S on my chest. Like I can't do it no more. I have to be superwoman for myself. You have to be Superman for yourself. You have to be Superwoman for yourself. I'm sorry if that's not how you identify, and I don't really want to get into all of that, but you know what I mean. Love to everyone. It's all about self, no matter what you identify as. You gotta do you. You gotta love you. You have to. And then, the more you fall in love with yourself, the less attacks you will absorb. And then the more people you can help. At least that's how I hope it works. But it still starts with you loving yourself, pouring into your own cup, giving to yourself, being there for others when it's not taken away from you. Now, if you got kids and a spouse, that's a whole nother playing field. Still the same thing, but it's just, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's probably 4 in the morning right now. I don't know what time. Let's see what time it is right now. How long have I been talking? Oh, it's 3:46. I gotta go. You get what I'm trying to say, guys. Being serious. You get what I'm trying to say. At least I hope you do. It is kind of early in the morning, and I hadn't been asleep, and I'm finna go to bed. And I decided I'm turning my phones off because anybody that's important to me that really needs me, I come and ring my doorbell. Yeah, I'm not. Even though I hate pop-ups, and so when I mean really need me, that like that shit 911, like you really need me, not just for me to listen. Like only my kids can do that. Basically, is what I'm saying. And my children know if they need me, they can come ring the bell. I'm turning my phone off. I'm not available tomorrow to nobody. I plan on sleeping in. I might even take one of my prescribed pills to make sure I sleep in. Although, just like today, I had planned to get up and do videos during the daylight, and yeah. No, I'm just going to go ahead and plan to sleep in. And if I'm fortunate enough to wake up during daylight hours and think of something to come back here and ramble about, then maybe I will. But yeah, I'm done. I think I've made my point. And it leaves me talking no more because then it'll be an extremely long video. It's probably already long anyway. So guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope I didn't step on anybody's toes or trigger, and I hope this came off the right way. And if you don't know, my name is Tanya, and I would love for you to subscribe and keep coming back and talking with me, and yeah, all that good stuff. Sleep well, okay? Good night.